Last time on What's Your Damage?
You see the most opulent dining room you've ever seen before, and on every wall there is a painting of some important event during Galilean history.
And I'm looking at the paintings. I'm trying to find out trying to find one that resembles a scene like I don't know about.
In purple, you just see...
It's just a close-up of Farstand. He got in the way. He photobombed the painting.
Actually, that's really funny. It's, what you see here is a picture of Sagesse and the Wizarding College. You can see a window that has what looks like 4 very familiar figures, and one of them looks to be a funny little gnome. What you see when you look to the ceiling is you see that symbol that you saw earlier.
I poke Oka, the symbol.
Oh. Huh.
Hey, speaking of the Archdiocese, I know those guys are no good, though they have been better lately.
And then you see the Prismatic Queen, her ears perk up. Can you come again?
Yeah, they're giving away free food to the needy.
How would they get the land? They don't have any land. That was part of our agreement.
I get the sense that they're not following a lot of agreements lately.
And she looks at Blue and he goes, okay. You hear him say Archdiocese, and
Sorry.
he walks through a portal. You can almost see almost like a spectral hand reaching into Burke's mind, and it gets banished. And he goes, well, that's not good.
Oh, you guys looking for a Moo Cleric?
Hey, George, you have a spell that makes you know what stuff is, right?
Ooh, I do.
Good
thinking.
What's this stick?
You may wonder why I don't play the flute very often, even though I have one and have had it for as long as I can remember.
And what's the answer?
I don't know how.
Yeah, exactly. And then I send a smiley emoji.
So, as you guys go to bed, Jorix, as you enter your room, Castile is actually seated there.
Oh.
And he goes, boy, you really just didn't pick up on the hint at all, huh?
No, especially when you brushed Okat off like that. I thought you really were actually not feeling well. I'm sorry.
No, I was trying to make it seem bad enough that both of you would need to check up on me. Sorry I didn't make that clear. That's my bad. But, man, should have really... Well, that's in the past now.
You know, we're clerics. We can do mind stuff. You can be like, hey, Jorix.
Yeah, you also know that there's 4 people in there that can also do mind stuff.
That's true.
So-
Well, can anyone pick up on the mind stuff you send?
Yeah, she sits at the head of the table.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, so don't ever think anything that you don't want her to pick up, because she just picks up everything.
Got it. That sounds scary. Anywho.
I mean, she's good on it. It's just, it can be weird if you think something that just makes you laugh and then she laughs too. I just thought about a platypus wearing a bow tie and then she laughed. It was weird. We were having dinner with the Bazarac. It was ooh.
I can see how that could actually be kind of fun.
Yeah, the mind wanders.
That it does. I actually have a question for you, if you don't mind.
Okay.
So, Okat and
I've just been waiting here 3 hours.
I'm sorry.
I love that the first question is not, what are you doing in my room?
You know, been to the song and dance before. Okat and I have been sort of looking around, and we found this symbol in a couple of places in the keep here. Mm-hmm. It's this circle, and there's some stars in it.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that sign?
Vaguely. She told me a little bit about it.
Would you mind filling me in?
It's a ward against things from other planes.
Oh.
You see, every morning when she wakes up, she goes through an ungodly amount of rituals that she has to say to kind of strengthen the defenses of our plane. That's why it's kind of a huge deal that the knights make the right choice and who succeeds her, because they will be the ones that would have to carry on that tradition.
Yeah, I don't envy envy that task. That's seems pretty damn important. Don't want to mess that one up.
So what I'm really hoping is that purple is the one that gets chosen to succeed. But those are what those symbols are.
Okay, do you have any idea why we also happened to see Farstay in some paintings? And he pointed one of them out to us? One of the symbols?
Oh, yeah. He's actually, if you look through the artwork here, he's kind of, if you're perceptive enough, he will be, the painter included him, because he is a way to find secrets.
Oh. Interesting. I'll have to look closer at all the other paintings too, see what I missed.
I mean, he is the one that gave us that signal, right?
Yeah. So enough of me being selfish. What did you need me for? I'm sorry again for the 3 hours, but
So while I was away, I did find a way. I have found a spell to kind of reverse what's going on with the Red Knight. The only thing that's perplexing me is I don't know why the Moonfire, your original choice, has been affecting him so much. Because Gaia got hit with it, right?
yeah, and the new choice.
And she's been kind of fine.
Yeah.
Whereas this has really wrecked his shop.
Yeah, that is a little concerning.
So I've also found a way to raise the Sunfire Phoenix, which will be a break in case of emergency spell.
Yeah.
And, well, I found one last spell that will end the life of whoever casts it.
Oh, that doesn't sound like one you want to use.
Unless the need is great. So the reason that I want to tell you that is because I don't know what's going to happen over the next couple of months, but I want you to know what happens, or I want you to know what is going on in case these things get unleashed.
Thanks for the heads up, but I don't want that to happen to you. Is there anything I can do to help?
Just try to stop the apocalypse if it comes.
How is that all?
And he he clasps you on the back and he goes, everything will be okay. There's too much good in this world for evil to win out. You know what I'm saying?
I think I do.
Even if goodness is sometimes thick and doesn't pick up hints, it will still win.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Who would do that? No idea.
And he goes, and he reaches in his cloak and he hands you a skull. He goes, apparently the Avatar of Death has just, he gave it to me when I was there last. I think he wanted to give it to you. So good luck with that.
Oh, I look at it. What species is this skull?
This looks like a gnome skull.
What? I've seen like one gnome in my life. I've seen statues of more. Holy cow.
He's like, yeah, Swenya was a bad beat, my dude.
Yeah, I mean, kind of creepy, but a little adorable.
Hey, don't let see it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, Jorx puts in his cloak.
Because I've seen him angry. It's not a good thing.
He definitely seems like a goofball, but from what he's been able to do, I don't want to be on his bad side.
Yeah, so I would recommend just keep that hidden. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to let you get some sleep, and I'm going to go check on Red.
Okay.
Okay, Okot, as you go into your room and you start to get ready, you hear a knock on the door.
Come in.
And you see, actually, Odine.
Odine, how's it going?
Okot, it's really good. And she takes off her like her helmet and her guard gear, and she kind of stretches out, and she goes, "Yeah, I just want to talk to you."
Come on in, have a seat.
No, thank you. And she sits down, and she goes, "Have you been hearing what those protesters have been saying about us?"
No, I've been in here since you know.
And you haven't seen them really. They've been here for about 2 months.
Oh my god.
And they just keep growing in size and number. They say that if touch with a tiefling turns men into red frogs.
What?
No, it's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's what they're saying.
Is that metaphorical or
No, like legitimate red frogs. If you go to the Withered Lands, you'll see red frogs there. giant red frogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe that part,
Yeah.
but
So-
it's not. I mean, if that were the case, there would be an awful lot of red frogs
You'd
around
be
here.
walking around with 4 red frogs.
I know, right?
And she goes, "Are they frogs?" I'm kidding.
Not that I know of, but
Also, I don't know. I haven't been able to tell anybody this. I've actually, and she kind of like looks at you, and you have your blade showing, right?
yeah.
And she goes, "I actually met a woman that has blades like that."
Oh, blonde lady or
No, she has like black hair that's almost reddish. You would know it from like Gaia.
Gaia? Oh, Gaia. Yeah. Okay.
She's been giving me a lot of tips. Says that I need to train up for something. I'm not quite sure what, but
Interesting.
yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I know her and I trust her.
Oh, okay, good. She said we're gonna meet up tomorrow. No, the day after tomorrow. Sorry.
Oh. Do you think she'd mind if I tagged along?
Oh, sure. I don't care. I don't see why not.
Cool.
And also, I've been having like these really weird dreams. Like it happened actually a little bit before you came. Like I just had this dream that I'm in the city that I've never seen before, and it's being destroyed by dragons.
What's it look like? The city?
I don't know. I've never seen it before. Like I've never seen that kind of architecture.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, if you had to describe it, like, is it curvy or is it more like, straight pillars?
It's more curvy.
Okay. Stonework, woodwork.
It's like this really interesting mesh of material that I haven't seen before, and like it has colors that I'm not familiar with.
Okay.
But yeah, I just keep on dreaming about this city being destroyed, and I'm powerless to help.
Well, that's got to be unnerving.
Yeah, and there's like this one woman that I keep seeing.
Wearing a shawl?
Yeah, kind of like yours. I thought
Yeah.
that's why I would talk to you about it.
Yeah, that's Chow.
Huh.
She's a friend of mine,
Oh, you're just connected to everybody.
I guess.
Yeah, so
Get around.
She's kind of like,
Round, I get.
and she goes, yeah. So I don't know. I've just been kind of troubled by those dreams, but
Oh, well, try not to read too much into them,
yeah,
Dreams are just dreams.
yeah. A dream that you dream alone is just a dream, but a dream that you dream together, it's reality.
Yes.
That's what Castile told me. Anyway,
He's just full of them, isn't he?
yeah. He said it was from by an artist named Yoko Ono. Anyway,
How are you liking the new job?
I really like the fact that I can protect people that I couldn't protect before. And also, I love the fact that there's so many different races in the castle and in the city. And
Isn't it great?
Yeah, and everybody minus the protesters get to mix freely.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just really cool. But I should go back. I have to go back to the barracks. One of our guys is sick.
Oh.
Yeah. Hudson, he's kind of sick. I should probably go check in on him.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by. It was really good to see you. Do you want to get together sometime when you're off duty?
Oh, of course.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to the barracks. I'm in 1C.
1C. I'll remember that.
Maybe I'll see you later. Sorry.
Get out.
Yep. She leaves. Gus, when you get to your room, you see a notification from Hestiel,
I read it.
and it says in Dwarven, "Although you went over my head, I still do respect you, and I do hope to see you again."
Good, that's what I figured. Dwarfs respecting the authority in the chain of command.
Do you say that to Burke? Because Burke has a separate room.
And I say it to myself. 'Cause I read out loud so I can do it better, and then I just forgot to switch into inside thoughts. I take out my Blue Knight statue, and I want to try ringing him up.
Okay. That's okay. Yeah, okay. So you have the Blue Knight statue.
Yep.
Okay. And you ring him up?
Yep.
Okay. And he goes,
Yeah.
Hey, you gave me great advice in the past about championing people, and I want to repay you the favor with the advice I got.
Okay, please.
It's hide your weaknesses, and people seem to know that yours is you're too trusting. So, try to make that not your weakness anymore.
Huh.
You can start by, listening to this while holding salt.
Are you telling me that I should listen to your advice with a grain of salt?
Yeah, that's it.
Boy, if I were there right now, we would pound hammers so hard, bud.
I'll pound your statue. Oh, wait, that'll make a loud ringing in your...
Yep, that's right in the ear. That's right in the ears.
Sorry. Think before you act. I'm working on that weakness.
It's okay, Gus. Thank you for ringing me up.
And Gus, as you were talking to him, you start to hear what sounds like chanting. He goes,
Gotta go.
Wait, what is that?
and his line goes dead. And the man, the myth, the legend, Burke the dwarf, you with a cold compress on your head as you lay in your room.
Yes, I go nap now. And I hope I don't have scary dreams about
Well,
Ryan
unfortunately,
in my mind.
unfortunately, your dreams are troublesome, and it feels like something is trying to grab at you.
No,
Grab at you.
don't grab me.
Take control of your brain. However, you are able to keep it away. Mm-hmm. And after you have this struggle in your dream, you dream a dream of darkness.
Well, that sounds fun.
And the next morning,
Before we move on to that, can I do an insight check on the chanting I heard?
sure,
That's a 6.
they aren't very good chanting, but it sounds bad.
Sounds bad. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that might be enough. I want to run and find the Prismatic Knight.
Okay. As you burst through your door, you see him just like kind of like monitoring the halls, and he goes, "Oh, hey."
Hey, you said I could come to you whenever.
Mm-hmm.
I heard bad chanting in the background when I was talking to the Blue Knight.
You were talking. Oh, you have the little. Huh.
I was giving him advice not to be so trusting, and I feel like maybe he already has mastered that advice.
Okay. About not being trusting.
Or maybe I need to. I just think he was either lying or using tactics on me.
And he goes, "So you're saying what you're telling me is that you're worried about him."
Not worried like about his safety, but about other people's safety because of him.
Okay. Okay. And he pulls out his whetstone that isn't carved in him, and he goes, "Blue, you there?" And you both just hear static. He goes, Unfortunate. Okay. Gus, I'm going to ask you to... Thank you for bringing this to me, of course. Starting off. Castile. Okay. And he goes, "I'm going to talk to my friend Castile."
Can I come with?
Yeah.
He's my friend too. He loves dwarfs.
And actually, as you say this, you see Castile is leaving Jorix's room. And he goes, "Oh, what's up, guys?" And Jorix, you hear him say, "What's up, guys?"
Who's out there?
Prismatic and Gus. "Hey, guys, what's up?" And Prismatic is like, "Well, I'm worried about Blue." He goes, "You're worried about Kark? That guy's a rock made human." And he goes, "Yeah, but have you tried to contact him recently? Gus has brought it to my attention that something weird happened." And he goes, "I've been feeling ill. Yeah, that's it. Why? So what do you want me to do?" He's like, and he goes, "Where was he was sent to deal with the archdiocese, and Castile looks back at you, Jorix, and he goes, "Don't forget what I told you, bud, in case things don't turn out good." And he turns back to Prismatic and he goes, "I'll report back immediately. Take care of yourselves, Prismatic, Gus, Jorix. And he smiles tightly. I'll see you soon."
Take care.
"Thanks, bud." And
Better see you again, Castile.
oh, I'm certain that you will. And he throws a ball against the wall ball, and steps through the portal that appears.
What did he say?
He said archdiocese.
Okay.
And he goes, and the Prismatic Knight goes, "All right, guys, go back to your rooms. I'm going to use green as my backup to... It seems like this has been a busy night. We're going to have as many people on the floor as we can. So get some sleep. We'll watch over things."
Thanks.
Yeah, of
Are you sure there's something that we can help with?
No, we'll work on it.
Jorix, sometimes it's good to trust others with some of the responsibility. I learned that tonight. Well, I knew it, but it was reinforced.
It's a good lesson.
Yep, see, you know a lot of things, but I can teach you things too.
Yeah.
Everyone knows something you don't.
Yeah, a wise man knows that he knows nothing. That's from some great philosopher in Galea, I think. Okay, so as do you guys go to sleep?
Yeah.
Divine sense.
I've been asleep already.
Divine sense?
Yeah. Just like his way of checking under the bed.
Nothing pings.
Okay, he sleeps
The sleep of kings.
soundly.
Yeah, the sleep of future kings. Okot, the next morning, you are awoken to the sound of as if a butcher is sharpening their blades.
I leap out of bed immediately and activate my tenor blades.
Okay. And you hear a scratching against your window. You are on the first floor.
Are there drapes above the window, or
Yes,
is it?
there are drapes.
Oh, this is the worst. I peek through the drapes.
And what you see when you look out there is A, you see a lot of protesters, and B, you see the Green Knight.
Neither of those would have made that sound. Yeah, if I don't see Evangeline out there, then I'm going to keep looking around my room.
Okay, yeah, you look around your room and you don't see anything.
Miss? Are you there, miss?
No response.
Fuck. I'm gonna go out into the hall and see if I can find Jorix or the knight or anyone.
Yeah, when you go out, do you guys... Yeah, I take it that Jorix is up early?
Yeah, I'd say fairly early.
Okay. Do you want to be out there?
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, you see... And I'm gonna... The Mountain Boys are known to sleep in late.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm probably looking through the hallway trying to find more of those symbols.
Jorix is on a treasure hunt.
And you see the Prismatic Knight just like kind of watching you as you look around, and Okot comes out.
All right, I power walking down the hallway. And I'm like, Jorix, Evangeline's
Morning.
here.
Oh, it's not a good morning.
Not a good morning at all. And I see the Prismatic Knight. I'm like, Evangeline is here. And I just heard her activate her tenor blades.
And he goes, "Excuse me," and he doesn't power walk. He runs back to where the Prismatic Queen is.
I'm following him.
Okay.
I don't care about being polite. This is too important.
As you guys follow him to the back, you see the Prismatic Queen is actually in the room that has the astrolabe, and she is seated in a chair, and around her you can see what looks like a aura of heavenly bodies just kind of moving in flux, and her eyes are closed as she is chanting. And he goes, "What?" And he puts his hand to kind of like tell you guys, like, hold on.
Yeah, not a good time to interrupt, I take it.
Yeah. He goes, let's just post up here. Right?
Okay, but she's here.
I know, but we have a clear line to the Prismatic Queen.
Yeah.
And we are going to be a line of defense in case anything happens.
Fair enough.
As you guys wait, you see some guards come in, and they come to the Prismatic Knight, and they say to him, it's really bad with Hudson. And he goes, oh, God. How bad is it? And they say, he's turning red. He's like, what? Oh, God.
Do you want me to go check on him?
Yeah. Can you, Okot, and you, Jorix, actually get your whole group together and go check on that guard, please.
Yeah, sure thing.
Okay.
And so you guys round up the mountain boys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do tell the guards that came up, like, be on the lookout. Evangeline is here somewhere.
And you see they immediately grab their weapons and hold them tight.
Excellent.
They go like, we should probably go the underground route. These are the two mountain boys?
Yep.
Yep.
We got a problem, guys. Evangeline's here. Hudson's turning red. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but...
Well, perfect. We were going to kill her anyway, right? So we can just do it now. Convenient. It's nice. Nice of her to show up.
Yeah, it makes me a little nervous with the being, the queen and all, but,
Don't worry. We'll probably be fine.
It's not us I'm worried about, really.
It's like...
That's what I'm worried about.
I think we're kind of number 2 on the list of people she wants to murder horribly.
Yeah, but what if they're standing
We're up
behind
that
us?
high.
Yeah, that's true. She would go straight through us.
George's like, we're that high?
Yeah, we're definitely on that list somewhere.
Oh, yeah, for
'Cause
sure.
she knows who we are.
Okay, so you guys go to the secret door. You drop down. The guards start to break out into a run.
I follow.
And they're like, have you ever seen that? You guys don't know what it looks like. And they keep running. You guys pass what looks like a banquet hall, and you see, as you guys run past, like 4 different splotches of blood on the walls there.
Is there any food in there?
No.
No time for that now, Bert.
Bert, don't dilly-dally!
Don't dilly-dally.
Rubberneck. Yeah, same. Didn't have breakfast yet.
And you see a room that is all stone, that is 4 walls of stone, and from what you see as you run by, you can see that there are names written on those stones.
Gus, stonework.
I see. What no time.
Okay, you guys then get to the end of the hallway, and there is a ladder, and the guards start to climb up. And so it's the 2 guards, then you 4, what order?
I imagine I'd be immediately behind the guards.
Makes sense.
Probably holding down the rear.
I'm there.
So we'll say,
Climb up the ladder
okay, so
very quickly because I'm very fast.
so it's Okop, Bert, Gus, Jorix.
Yep.
Okay. As you guys get up there, you are in a small room that has two desks and has 4 cots on the northwestern side, all lined up against the wall. So 2 on the west wall, 2 on the north wall, and you can see that there are 4 windows on the cot on the west wall next to a little bit very close to the western window. You see a man in a guard uniform who looks beet red and is screaming in agony. You also see that there is something moving in his chest. And
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
I've seen this movie. It doesn't end well.
Hey, buddy. How you feeling?
awful.
Feeling? You look a little flushed.
Jesus. Jorix, can you
little
do
red.
anything?
Is it a curse? Have you been cursed?
And as you say that, he goes, "No."
Is Odin here?
Did you eat something? Did you eat bison tartare?
No.
Okay, good.
As he's thrashing about, you can see there is a big cut on his left arm that is scabbed over. It is an old cut.
But not that old.
About about like 30 days old.
Yeah, okay.
It was a deep cut.
Oh, it's still scabby.
Yeah. And he is writhing in pain. And as you are looking around to see if it's a curse or anything,
No one else is in here, or the other guards?
there are the two other guards plus another guard who is kind of silently freaking out in the opposite corner. And you can hear him mutter like, is it true about tieflings?
Is it true about what?
Tieflings. He just kind of whispers to himself.
Do I overhear that?
I would doubt it based on how much he's screaming.
Okay, fair. Then why'd you even say it?
Just for context for the rest of the world. As you guys are kind of like looking at this man, you see in the western window a giant blue face that looks like a toad looking through.
The fuck?
What the hell?
What is that?
It's a toad
And as you say,
face.
and Burke, as you say, it's a toad face. It slashes through the wall. And now...
It's the rest of the toad.
Fuck.
And now in front of
It's
you...
not just the face.
the face was attached to a body.
There's more of it.
And now the body is here. And now, behind you is Hudson, the guards, and in front of you is a giant blue toad monster.
Well, I'm gonna stab that toad monster.
Perfect time to summon the sun and the moon.
Okay. You summon it, so you summon it, and how close does that have to be to you?
15-foot radius, so 50 feet away.
Okay, he's going to start off in that range.
Okay.
As the blue frog man comes in, the Hudson on the cot screams even more. With that, we go to Gus.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Burke.
Okay.
You get +2 armor until the spell ends. I get right in this guy's face and smack him with my hammer.
Okay.
Ooh, does a natural 20 hit?
Dang.
It sure does, Gus.
And you double the dice, and you double the smite dice too, huh? 46 damage.
Holy fuck.
And what type of damage are you doing?
That's 8 lightning, 8 bludgeoning, and then the rest radiant.
Okay. All right. You bring down a mighty hammer on him, and
Kablam.
yeah. The unfortunate thing is he does not look to be particularly damaged by that. Okay. Next up, Okot.
So, after Gus smites him, I dash forward and try and stab him with my rapiers, but I'm having trouble getting it out of the scabbard in close quarters.
Okay. Makes
And
sense.
I don't quite get it out in front of me in time, and so he dodges away.
Okay. Next up, we have Burke.
Burke.
Burke,
Yeah.
Burke.
Let's see how you like a little trout pick, you big toad thing. Yeah.
Burke, you slam your trout pick down on him twice, hitting him very hard.
I can do one of those like spin-a-rooney. I do a little whirlwind, so I get the momentum. I get going, and I hit him one, and then two,
Yeah.
Nice.
You hear ding ding.
and then I get dizzy and stumble a little bit.
Preventing you from taking a dodge action or...
Yes, I'm being a rogue.
Okay, it's his turn.
And the sun and the moon attack him. I need a wisdom saving throw out of him.
No, that's not going to do it.
Nice. and I roll a 1 and a 2 and a 3 on my damage. So he takes 6 damage.
Oh, shit. Well, he's dead, guys. No. Okay, so he has 3 of you right up on him.
Yeah.
Boy, Gus really did a lot of damage to him. Okay, he's going to attack Gus. Okay, so for the first attack, he is going to slash at you. He does 16 points of damage. Gus, when you get hit with his claw, something inside you changes.
Okay.
Is it a poison? Don't you have a resist poison?
I don't know what it is.
It is an infection.
Nah.
And you can feel, you get the sense that these cuts that you have right now, you get the sense that this probably isn't gonna, these are gonna stay with you for a while. And his bite attack, oh, he rolled max on that. That's 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Now it's the guards' turn. The guards. Wow, that's gonna hit. That's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit. The guards charge up to him. One raises their spear, delivers 7 points of damage to him. The other 2 try to swing at him, but he kind of bats them away. On this, okay, Jorix, you're up again, and you can see that the blue toad looks a little bit healthier.
That's not good. Okay, so Jorix launches the Sacred Flame at the blue toad, and he nimbly dodges out of the way.
You hear the screaming behind you stop. Okay. We go to Okot.
I look behind me. Can I do that as a free action?
Yeah, right.
And
Okot is also looking.
you see a dead body.
Shit, says Okot.
And it looks like there's a hole in the chest.
Oh, it's one of those. Cool.
Okay.
One of those holes in the chest?
Yeah.
That happens sometimes.
It looks
Right.
like his chest burst.
That's the thing that you've seen before?
I've seen so much.
Okay, Okot, what would you like to do?
Cool.
Okay, Okot's gonna, seeing the savage beating that Gustus took, Okot's like, well, that would squish me flat. So I duck out of the way and get out of range of his poisonous claws. And I'm going to pull my lariat off my shoulder while looking around to see if there are any little frogs on the floor. So, perception, I assume? Mm-hmm. 13?
You do a quick scan, and you see a shadow on the opposite side, although it looks like it is like crawling on the floor. As you get the sense that every time that you see it moving, it's getting larger, and it's going towards the guy who was kind of silently freaking out.
I throw my lariat at it.
Okay, that's a 15-foot, plus it's on the ground, so that's you're gonna have disadvantage on that.
12.
That just misses.
Fuck! The other one was a 13.
Unfortunate.
God's balls.
That would have hit. So you let loose your lariat, and it just barely misses him as he goes towards the other guy.
And as a free action, I shout out to the freaking out guy, look out!
Game over, man, he says. All right, Gustus Goldhammer.
Gus, get out of the way. That thing's got freaky claws. Are you okay?
I guess. I'd swing at him.
Please do.
Did you get chomped?
Ooh, that's a natural 1 and a 2.
Oh, no!
You do need to get out of there.
Gus, with the wounds that you took, you try to lift your hammer up to slash down at this guy, but it's just, whatever this thing hits you with, it's running wild in you.
And feeling that bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Makes sense. What does Sanctuary do again? It has to make a wisdom save to hit you?
Yeah, where he loses attack. And I'm also trying to get as much in his way as possible.
Okay, Burke the Dwarf.
I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay.
With the tropic, I'm gonna get spinning again.
Okay.
Bert the whirling dervish dwarf.
Ooh. 21 points of damage.
So you spin around. You do a spin-a-rooney again.
And I action surge, and I keep spinning.
All right.
I get 2 more attacks, right? Yeah. I also have a savage attacker, so once per turn I can redo my melee damage, so I'm going to redo that one.
Nice.
Oh,
And I
shit.
got it worse.
Truly
By
savage.
1.
Chris, you son of a gun.
So that is
15.
15, yeah.
Wow. Holy crap. All right. This guy is looking real bad.
And I am really a little bit dizzy now.
Yeah. So
That was quite the
Is there
whirlwind.
anything that I can reach out and kind of rest the hand on? Just
yeah, there's the
saying-
desk.
I just touched the desk.
There's the dwarf.
Oh yeah, there's a dwarf who is a sanctuary right now.
I put my hand on my friend Gus to steady myself.
Okay, this thing is going. It's now this thing's turn, and he is perturbed at the amount of damage that he has eaten by the 3 of you.
Walloped.
So he's going to attack you, Burke the dwarf,
With what?
with his hands and mouth.
I'm going to disadvantage its mouth.
Okay. All right.
And,
So I'll do that one first. So that I get
and he has to make a wisdom saving throw to see if he's handsome.
I'm just salty right now.
You invented the item.
No, I'm salty because he got a natural 20 that's disadvantaged. That would have been so sweet. I would have bitten you so bad.
Don't hurt me. Don't chomp me.
17. Does that hit you?
Heck no.
All right. Now his wisdom save to see if he's handsome. Boof. That is a 4. He thinks he's handsome.
Okay, he's charmed.
He is charmed. Okay, so the
By
conditions,
himself?
the conditions of charm. Let's see if he speaks.
I believe this. I don't have the printout, but he can like attack his allies or something if I like
If you
test
convince,
him to.
if you convince him to, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you hurt him, he will turn against you, and I think you have it for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, very smart play. All right, the guards aren't sure what's happening, so they only know to try to attack this guy, unless you tell them otherwise.
Free action, I guess. Can I be like, hey, wait. He thinks he's handsome. You don't get it, but trust me.
Okay, they hold their turn. As they hold their turn, you hear a blood-curdling cry as the guard who was silently freaking out is slashed.
I told you to move.
Fear does a strange thing to people.
I can't move.
And now
Trying to move.
and now he is going to be introduced into this battle, and standing at his full height, you see a red one of these creatures.
God.
Okay, we start with Jorix. He is far
Before it's my turn, the red dude needs to make a wisdom
yeah.
saving throw.
blue.
Sun and moon strike.
Blue, right?
Yeah. Well, blue does too, but
So
yeah,
if
blue's
he-
technically should happen at the start of his turn. He should have been hit.
Oh,
So before he was charmed.
Yeah, before he's charmed.
he doesn't save.
Okay. So that's 13 on him.
13. Okay.
And then if red is entering the fray, it's his first time in the...
Wow, 13. Wow. Okay.
Squish.
He falls over dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You now have the red one to deal with.
Nice.
Oh, wait, the blue one fell over dead at the beginning of his turn?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because I forgot to do that. So yeah, he fell over dead.
But he's very charmed.
Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo.
All right, he begins his turn, and he super dies. He fails his wisdom save, and he gets hit by both the sun and the moon, and you hear a squish, and he falls over dead. The guards now attack. Fuck, now they get the natural 20. And they do, one does 10 points of damage, and the other one super misses.
And once again, Elliot is his own worst enemy.
What else is new in this dumb life? Anyway. Okay, Jorix.
Okay. I'll throw a Sacred Flame at Red.
He dodges out of the way. Annoyed that you would even try to hit him with that. Oka.
Stop attacking then!
Oka.
Okat's gonna try the lariat again.
Okay.
Yeah, so I throw the lariat at him, and he does not go to sleep, but he is restrained from moving.
Okay. Gus, it is your turn.
Gus.
Well, I guess our cleric isn't doing much, so he's pretending to be Fire Kid.
I got a frog on a leash.
So I lay on hands myself, heal me back. Could lay on hands end the effect of this thing?
What does the lay on hands do?
Spend 5 to end one disease or poison affecting it. So does it count as a disease?
Infections, disease.
It is a disease, yes.
Okay, well, I'll use 5 of it to heal the disease, and then another 25 just straight up healing.
God.
Okay, yeah, that will do that for you. Okay, so you
Where do you lay your hands on yourself?
On the cut.
That's private.
Oh. So just like... like Mr. Miyagi.
Keep practicing, Jorix. I know it was your decision to throw fire.
Oh, no, Gus is getting salty.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, getting
happens.
bitten by a giant toad and
then having something change inside you immediately is very scary.
There comes a time in every young dwarf's life
When he experiences the toad change. The toad change comes.
Oh, and then I want to get right in this new frog's face since I still have the sanctuary on me.
okay. All right. So just so you know, while he's restrained, you guys do have an advantage on the attack rolls against him. And he has disadvantage. So perfect.
Can I give him help? Can I help him with his attack? Is that the thing we do?
I thought you were
Oh, I'm
asking
not
if you could help the
attacking.
I
toad.
thought you were going to
I
attack.
helped myself.
Yeah.
Or
No.
I healed myself from my...
Oh, and then you turn your attention.
But Burke, it is your turn, so if you attack this guy, you will have advantage.
I will?
Yes,
Why?
because he's
'Cause I-
restrained.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tied him up.
Oh, cool. Did I use 2 luck already? I think
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
used 2. I just want to make sure I remember. Oh. No. So 17 does do,
Yeah, that'll hit him.
but an 11 won't.
No, it does one attack because you have advantage.
Oh, yeah. So 1 does. I'll do the damage for that. And I'll just do both at the same time. Spinneroonie!
You're gonna throw up.
And so that's an 18.
All right. You hit him twice. He just eats it full on the chin because he is restrained.
Nom, 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 nom.
With his attack, or with his turn, he's going to try to become unrestrained. And he is going to try to use strength to get out of this.
Cool.
Oh, before he does it, the Sun and the Moon attack him
He failed that.
while he's
So,
all tied up.
so hit him.
Kablam.
14 damage. The Sun and the Moon deal.
Nice.
All right. And he fails he fails getting out of this. Okay.
I am an expert toad wrangler.
So he struggles fruitlessly to get out. Okay. With that, we go to guards. Boy, they just really gang up and gank this guy.
Helps they have advantage on every single attack.
Yeah. So they do they do 23 points of damage.
Nice.
Ooh, I feel like I've finally done good as a support character.
So he's at the start of this turn, you can see that even though he's getting shanked, he does look a little bit better. So, Jorix.
This time, for sure.
Kill it with fire!
Yes.
So he has disadvantage now on that. 18.
You know, even tied up, the words that Gus just gave Jorix sort of hurt a little bit. A little distracted at the moment.
Well,
so.
plus I was trying to like drag him into the line of fire, but he was jumping that way anyway, and so I kind of yanked him too far. It's probably my fault. I'm sorry.
You know, it's okay. You know, can't hit them all. So Jorix once again misses
Or
with
any
a
of them.
I mean, to be fair, he did
Fair.
To be fair, he did miss everything else. So, okay, Okat, your turn.
Cool. I don't want to let go of the rope. So, can I try putting him to sleep again? Do you think? I mean, that's your call as DM.
Yeah, you do it.
Cool. Okay. So I use the lariat to channel sleep, and I put him to sleep. Good night, little toad.
Okay, great. Bum, 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 bum.
Now, quick, kick the tar out.
Yeah, I want to bash his skull, and now that he's asleep.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
So just so you know, if you try this, you will all get advantage. But if he survives this attack, he will get up.
Did anybody else get hit by the toad?
No.
The guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we maybe try to lock this toad up and see if someone can steady it to maybe, I don't know, figure out some
Want
way?
to try?
Can't you study the corpse?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, it's not going to talk or anything. Just know, like, where the king toad lives or whatever.
It doesn't have a language, so we could eat it.
Do they talk? Yay, there you go.
Yeah.
No, let's stab him. Stab him, please.
Bark!
I don't, yeah.
Avalanche of thunder!
Yeah, let's, what?
A new finisher. You spin around, I'll grab onto the end of your pick, you launch me into the air,
I don't know.
and smash down on it, and I'll fall from the sky, and
But he's sleeping.
it's a best practice target.
Alright, fair enough. Let's do it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to launch
Just
you up.
keep spinning, but
I'm gonna
launch
keep
me up and
spinning.
I'll hold.
I can only spin for so long and then I start to get a little dizzy.
He's gonna throw up.
I'm going to throw up.
No, throw me up.
I'll throw you up.
I don't think I've ever seen a dwarf throw up before.
And
First
one,
time for everything.
2, 3.
And then
Squish.
when I'm in the air, I use my lightning cloak and do my special smite.
Badass.
All right, the room is filled with electricity. As they do that, Jorix, what does your sun and moon do?
They're following Gus and Burke's lead, and they're coming down from the sky too.
Nice.
Oh, so it's like a meteor shower of death.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, all of that happens, and at the conclusion, when the lightning starts to flicker out, you see one very, very dead toad.
Okat calmly recollects her lariat.
Makes sense. And with his brain smashed open, his whole body smashed open,
Ew.
you see a gem in the middle of it.
Ooh.
Ooh, someone's going to want that.
Do I have gloves?
There's still that wounded guard, right?
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
want to cast command on Jorix. And I say, heal for the command, and then I say, that guard. So Jorix needs to make a wisdom save.
That is 22.
You pass. Actually, it's 25 because you're within my aura.
Oh my god.
Wait, Gus, were you just trying to
Yeah.
command me? You could have asked.
That doesn't seem to work.
No one asked him.
What the heck? That's not
maybe-
cool, man.
Maybe we just need to use our words more.
Yeah. I mean, I walk over to the guy and I cast Cure Wounds on him,
Okay.
but like I'm staring like a look of disapproval at.
Hey,
At Gus.
I still protected you from my own spell. It was more of a statement than an actual attempt.
But still, to mess with the minds of a teammate. Oof.
We mess with other people's minds all the time.
With magic?
As you look
Now
at
you know how it feels.
As you look at brains on the floor.
Yeah, we don't have to clean this up, do we?
Are you asking the guards? That's kind of rude.
Well, I don't know if they have to clean it up. Maybe they got staff, or somebody's got to clean this up. It's gross.
So so you cast Cure Wounds on him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you heal him up, and he goes, "Oh, thanks. That was that was crazy."
Yeah.
Can you feel... You got attacked by that thing. Can you feel anything... Gosh, you said something happened to you when you got hit?
Yeah, I felt weird and bad.
Do you have that same feeling right now?
Well, I mean, to be fair, most of my mind was taken up on, the giant gash that I had in my stomach. But no, I don't particularly feel bad or weird.
Okay. Let somebody know immediately if that changes. Preferably one of us, but whoever's nearby.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Gus, are you not feeling that weird thing anymore? Or
No, but I used the divine power of Thor.
okay, well that's good to know that Thor's power will cancel it out at least.
Well,
Something
at least
will
it
stop
does when I use it. Does he need to be quarantined?
I don't think it needs to be quarantined quite yet. But yeah, like Oka said, don't... if you are feeling weird at all, don't keep it to yourself.
Yeah, don't tough it out.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a good thing. Man, really shitty about Hudson, though.
Yeah. I should go tell Odin.
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, it's Elliot,
And Sadie.
and just want to give you a little bit of an update on our ongoing schedule.
Due to some, that sounds dire, but
I'm dying, everybody. That's what's happening.
due to some death on Elliot's part, we will be canceling the show effective now. Thanks, everyone. Goodbye.
Send your flowers to...
Me.
That's perfect. God damn it.
No, due to scheduling difficulties, not even difficulties. What the fuck am I trying to say? You know what? We're going bi-weekly. Deal with it.
Also, there's going to be a couple of changes to the composition of the group. We're going to be no longer all in the same city, so...
Don't tell them that spoils the magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won't know. Now they know.
Due to not everybody not being in the same place anymore, we're going to be going bi-weekly.
Yeah, let's lie.
Gustus, what happened to you?
But thanks for listening, everybody.
And please continue to.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Oink.